we'll have in DreamHack opens, and it's Big versus EG to decide who's going to come out on top. EG starting on that T side. We've got a couple of P250s given over to Breezy and Ethan. A little bit of utility sprinkled in on top of it. While on the CT side, Tizian has the kit, Keto has the CZ, and everyone else has Kevlar ahead of this round. Tabson looking for a fight at Yard, and quick kill onto Breezy.
Yeah, what a shot to kick things off from Tabson. Just barely flicks his hand down, and he's able to find that one. Looking for more, actually. He is really hunting these fights right now. Great flash to actually set him up. He doesn't know that there's a player to his left, though. And Ethan, I felt like he was going to wait to try to enable Stanislav, but he just goes for the fight, and he's able to take him down. But Tizian, nice shot from range to find the trade there. And I don't really think that Big know that Stanislav is here just yet, but that might be the info that they needed. Stanislav maybe just spotted there. He's trying to fade away at this point. And actually, he's going back for the fight. An unexpected attempt at that, but he's trying to even these things up. But Tarek actually is the one to key and chime in, taking down Keto. It's Surson in heaven now, and EG, they're taking full control over this A site, but Tizian, he keeps on battling. Now Xantarez here, he thinks it's his turn to strike, and he finds the perfect opportunity to rain hell upon Tarek.
Such quick kills across the board, but Stanislaw is seeing if he can maybe find the gap and find the weakness in the defense. Unfortunately for him, though, at least one player's rotated down. There's also a man near the vents who could come to help, and now they know exactly where Stanislaw is. He has to run down this kill. He's not able to do so, and now the rotate arrives. Two more players arriving on the B-bomb site. Leaves Stanislaw with so little to do. 10 seconds remaining. The nade lands. He's actually seeing if he can maybe go back up to A, but I don't think he's got the time. Even with the kill, there's no time for him. Stanislaw is only going to get $300 as well. He can't even buy Kevlar now in this next round. That leaves his money in a really bad spot.
Yeah, that's super awkward for him. I would assume that EG, because of that, would probably go for a force buy here. But usually when you don't go for the bomb plan, or you don't find that in that first T-side round, you do just full save, and that is what EG do. This is actually the wiser choice, and you can see that Stanislaw, he's not just calling around himself to try to even up the money for him and everybody else, but he's actually going for what is generally the better play in a round such as this. So Big, they will be definitely very happy to win that round, but they will be against AKs in the upcoming one. And this round here is a little awkward for Stan, as he is going to be working with just that save P250. He upgraded and bought a smoke grenade, but I'm not sure what he's actually going to be able to accomplish with that.
Surson getting a couple of shots landing on him there, down to half health. Keto comes in with the assist, though, from the sidelines. The rest of EG still looking for fights. Keto waiting to see if anyone's going to cross into his crosshair. Both teams exchanging shots. Tarek is still sitting on the top of main. That flash doesn't quite land. So close to blinding Keto, but he's the man that comes away with the kill.
Yeah, this is looking pretty easy for Big here. Okay, well, one kill for Stanislaw. That'll help his money out just a little bit. And there we go. Xantarez cleans things up. And he's able to take down Cirque. 2-0 start for Big. It's what you want to see if you are a fan of the German team. And now we will see that gun round come out from EG. Stanislaw will be working here with a deagle due to the save that he inadvertently fell into on the pistol round. But the rest of his team will have quite a few AKs. And Big, with this weakened weaponry, you would think that they might get proactive at some point in this round. It's so much more difficult to anchor when you have those couple of MP9s, but we already see the op-out on Surson.
Stanislaw leading the charge with the deagle, coming in for the wrap through main. In comes the Molotov. Tabson getting one kill, and Keto still up close to the door, really causing issues here. EG can't get anywhere near this A-bomb site. They're getting trapped in the choke points. Ethan finding a fight, but not a favorable one. Tabson raining down the shots from above, and EG go for an attempted fast A play, but there was just no way in for them there.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird split coming out from EG, where Stan found an opportunity to go in through mini. He found a timing, but if he found that kill at door, I mean, the whole site would have been theirs for the taking. But he beelines it right into the actual bomb site itself, and because of that, overlooks that player at the door, who then is able to find a multi-frag in the chaotic situation. And now looks like Big are going to further their lead here in this round, as there is no more utility left on the EG side. Some good cross smokes come out, but tabseN with that excellent game sense. Wow, 2 kills through the smoke, a third actually. And looks like this will be a pretty easy cleanup for him. Okay, tabseN, let's get the ace. Let's get it going here. This is what we wanted from a map number 3. And he will, in fact, get it. Down to 5 HP, but he hunts them all, and he is rewarded for his efforts. What great shots through the smoke there.
The M4A1S as well. He's just spamming that smoke and finding success. Gotta love that if you are a big fan, and that means their money is in great shape ahead of this next round. Finally, a proper gun round at the ready for EG, but we were talking about it in the pregame, Maui. We were worried that if EG get off to a slow start, it could be hard for them. They could really do with winning a round here.
Yeah, it always takes EG and Stan a little while to find that success on the T side. Surson, though, he might get caught out right here, and he does. Great flash from Stan to catch Surson out, and that enables Ethan to scale on forward and get a great position for the repeat. Keto, though, he's had a great series thus far, but Tarek takes him out immediately. That is the entire lower defense dismantled, and at this point, Big, they should be looking to save, but Xantrez, oh no, Xantrez going for a third actually, but the 2 kills actually makes this very possible for Big all of a sudden. Tizian now in the 1v2. I'm not sure if he knows that Stan is there, and Stan may be good for the flank. The plant will be coming out from Cirque, and at this point, Stan in that position, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to find a way back into this. Tizian might get a free 1v1 onto the bomb site. He opens the door, doesn't quite know where Cirque is, and Cirque is playing around the silo right now, and Cirque's able to take him down. That was looking actually doable for Tizian, but EG do keep it under wraps.
Yeah, nice try from Tizian getting down towards the bomb site. If he was a few seconds sooner, he probably would have spotted Cirque in the back before he could reposition. But unfortunately for Tizian, the timing not on his side this time round. Big round for EG, though. Important round for them to win, getting that first gun round over the line. Despite Xantares' efforts with that AK, it is EG with their first round win. Smokes go down towards yard. EG are one of the teams that really like to throw these closer yard smokes, the L formation, to be able to get up close into the position. 3 smokes put down. You can sometimes explode into garage off the back of these. You can sometimes just go down secret. It gives you a couple of options. And tabseN again attempting to spam through the smoke. Not successful this time, though.
Yeah, this is a big round for EG. If they're able to win this one, take some of the money away from Big, they could actually run off to a really nice T side. The smokes will come out this time once again. There are no more smokes for EG to work with at this point. They have to make this work, but tabseN is doing such a great job. Finds 1 kill almost the second. That's a huge trade from Stanislaw, and he will force his way through, actually. And Big, they're reacting by pushing towards lobby at this point. Breeze hasn't found a way into this round yet, but that's just free. He'll take that all day. Keto moving up the ladder, trying to go for the big hero flank. But that just leaves Tizian here on the site by his lonesome, and he goes 1-1. Xantares is here, and he just had a really nice round towards B. This time he's only able to get 1 2-on-2 situation. And Surson, he's in the vent. This is such a tough spot for him to make anything happen with.
There are nades at the ready for Big. Couple of flashes available for them. But with Searson being down the vents, he decides to rotate all the way back up in towards Mini. Cirque playing in towards Hut, seeing if he can find a quick kill and then maybe a quick fallback. And there's the shot he was looking for. Well played by Cirque to get back to safety and to put Xantares in a tough spot. He's going to tap the bomb, see if he can bait them into the open, but EG aren't falling for it. They've got this round in the bag. Nothing that Xantares can do. EG pick up their second round win, and both players will try to get away. And looks like they will be able to save what they can into the next round. And all at least carried over by Xantares, but a well-played post-plant by EG.
Yeah, and Big are going for the timeout here. They know that this is a really important round for them, as they do have enough money to justify a buy. I think most teams would go for a full investment here, as they try to keep control of the money of the opposing team by trying to win it back here. But Big are a team that are always on the conservative side. They tend to actually shy away from investing in rounds such as this. But I feel like this is enough money for Big. I feel like they should still see a way that they can win this with an investment. And they're going to really make us wait for this one. I think they're just saving. Okay, there they go. Last 5 seconds, and they go for the buy. A really strong investment at that, but it is missing a little bit of the utility that they would normally want to have. Not quite as many flashes to make those outside holds as strong, where you need those flashes to try to get through those smokes. And oh, look at this. EG, they read this so well. It was a heavy outside stack from Big, and they just run right into the A bomb site, and Big are just not ready for this at all. Breeze and Stanislaw find 2 kills off the bat, and Big, they already are forced to save. There's no way for them that they see back into this round.
EG definitely like rocking some of these fast A plays every now and then, and you can see why. Very effective when you get those early kills. It makes it basically impossible for the CTs to do anything. Searson having to fall back. He hears that player running in towards Heaven. May be able to get a kill if Ethan drops down. tabseN sitting in Garage as well, having to make sure he's aware of all these different angles. Xantara's in spawn is safe. I think tabseN will be as well. Looks like EG are focusing on their own economy, which is understandable. Ooh, this is a fight for tabseN, but not one he's going to win. Tarek takes him out, and Big's money is not in a great spot now. If they save that third gun, then tabseN could have dropped for a teammate, and maybe they can think about assembling a buy. But with only the 2 saved guns, it's likely having to be a half investment here for Big. They would love for Searson to get involved, though. He hasn't had the chance to use that AWP so far. Maybe this is the round where he's going to go for some aggression.
Yeah, he needs to be a little bit more proactive in a round such as this. He's going for the door pick, but he won't be gifted that. Very wise play from Breeze to just break it open. It keeps Searson locked in here, thinking that he can find something, but he's all the way with his teammates outside. All 5 members of EG actually are making their way down secret at this point in time, and Big, they're still expecting something in lobby, although Searson has made his way down towards that decon side at this point. He may be able to lock this position down. If EG don't use their utility, he could be set up for quite a few kills here. EG, they're going for those boosts over to try to find something, but the swing out is there, and Ethan instantly takes him down. But Xantares is still here. He's at the new box right now, and he might be set up for a couple of frags. He's able to get one. A second kill for Xantares as well. The spam through the smoke, though, is successful, leaving just Tizian, and he only has a pistol to work with. No real opportunity for him here, but it was a great attempt from Xantares to try to find something.
Did what he could from the bomb site, getting 2 kills on unsuspecting players, but Breezy shuts him down, and Tizian only has the P250 in hand. Going down the vents, he might get a chance to try and take Zerk out. Left in a pretty awkward position now, puts a smoke down, seeing if there's any way he can make some magic happen, but the answer is no. Zerk was hard scoped on it the entire time. EG able to bounce back, and those early concerns of a slow start for EG have been thwarted by 4-round wins in a row. Here comes the buyback from Big, though. Searson again able to get that AWP into his hands. Rifles on the rest of the players. Searson will not be buying a kit, so no kit for Big. They will probably be wanting to lock down the bomb sites in this round.
I know by most team standards this is a really strong buy, but Big, a lot of their success in defending outside is predicated on tabseN especially throwing some great support flashes, or really even players to flash for tabseN to help out. And because of this, it really feels like this will be a very difficult hold for Big, as they don't have many of the options that they normally would go to in situations such as this. There's no player that they can flash through those cross smokes outside, and now Big, they just lost a lot of information. But actually, they've chosen to not rotate anybody down lower, and that is a strong read for them here. There is not a single person from EG that actually used those cross smokes, and this to me feels like a gamble from Big, although one player has rotated over at this point, but it's actually paid off. There's a lot of players here on A, and they might be able to lock down this late round play onto what looks to be the A site.
Keto waiting up top. No commitment yet from Evil Geniuses. In fact, a couple of players are coming back towards ramp where Searson will be the man at the ready. Flash forces him off the angle. Still able to hold a second angle, but decides to give it up. And just that pressure from EG may cause some sort of response from Big. They're not committing into ramp room, and here comes tabseN. Another kill from the back. Tarek's not ready. He gets caught out as well. And now this A play is no longer a split. It's only a door push, and that decreases the chances significantly. Keto's got 2 kills from above. Cirque is left in a 1v4. 2 different angles of elevation. This is impossible. Keto closes it out with 3, and a round back in favor of Big.
Yeah, Big. They just held their nerve. They didn't actually think that EG were going for the lower play. They only had Xantarez just kind of at the bottom of ramp there. I don't even think he was fully committed into that B bomb site. So he, too, could have rotated pretty quickly. And I feel like if Big actually just ended up seeing that EG went towards lower, they might have just called for a full save. But it works in their favor. EG tried going for that late A hit, as we saw. And because of that, Big, that's where their numbers lied. Now Searson, though, getting aggressive towards ramp. He's able to take out Cirque in the side. Tags Ethan as well. He busts out the molly. Ethan cannot push that because of his low HP. And now EG, they're stuck. They couldn't find anything there. No return whatsoever. Although Stanislaw has made his way down into Secret. This might be a win condition for EG, but Searson is calling him out. He is just holding the top of Secret. They know that he has actually reached this position at this point in time. So there's really not too much that Stan can do now. He has to just find a crazily perfect AK shot to take down Xantarez. That feels like the only opening that EG have now.
Ethan currently has the AWP in his hands, and Searson is exposed from both sides. The double smoke on the cross, there's maybe a small gap, but Searson doesn't pull the trigger. 3 players down Secret, but the response from Big is already evident. tabseN has rotated down to assist Xantarez on this B site. There's another player arriving as well. Big are fully focused on B right now. They know exactly what's coming their way, but Stanislaw still lands a shot to kick things off. It's tabseN with 2, and that should settle this round. Stanislaw still looking for the trade. He's not able to find it though. tabseN whips out the USP, and another huge round coming in from tabseN.
Big just have all of the information, it seems, in these late round situations. Last round at A, they had everybody at A. I mean, they had at least 3 players to defend that. This time they're at B, and there are 3 members from Big that are there. They are just always where they need to be in order to find these really solid defenses. And with how close some of these rounds have gotten, they need every player there. They cannot actually rely on just these standard holds thus far. It is taking everything for them to stop Evil Geniuses, and EG will go for the tactical timeout here as they need to rethink things. How have we run into bomb site stacks 2 rounds in a row? This can't keep happening.
EG have tried to pressure across the map in some of these rounds as well, to attempt to maybe cause some misdirection, but Big have rarely fallen for it. This time, the utility is there for EG. The weaponry, obviously, lackluster, but you never know. These pistols, if in the right positions, can be very effective. A couple of mollies coming into the A site, as well as a flash or 2. Big have got counter utility at the ready if they want it. And Tizian is up on this box. Actually, quite a difficult angle to clear. Cirque finally finds it up close, though, and that gives them access to the A bomb site. Searson has to back away, using the little one-way smoke to see if he can find an angle to work with. But tabseN's doing it again. Through the smoke, he almost gets the double kill. Stanislaw only on 1 health, trapped in the corner, and tabseN's gonna find him. 16 kills on the board for tabseN. He just keeps on delivering.
I'll tell you right now, this is tabseN just showing that he does his homework. This is just excellent lineups from him through the smoke. And, you know, the A1S, it's sometimes not the ideal gun for various situations, but he's making it look so good. These spams through smoke are just right on. And by homework, I mean the fact that tabseN, he's had to have watched a couple of demos to see the x-rays, to see where those players are behind some of these smokes, so that he's able to get these clean lineups. Sure, there are a couple of sound cues here and there, but he has been so precise, more precise than probably any headphone should let you be.
He's been killing it so far here on Nuke. Could very well be the difference maker if he can keep this level of play up. not able to hold too aggressively at Yard this time round. Cirque has got an AWP on the other side, so you don't want to give away that fight too easily. Searson coming up to challenge Yard. EG are heavily focused on this position right now, but they haven't used too many of their nades. They've still got 4 smokes at the ready, and we may see the cross smokes go down. If that were to be the case, Searson's spot would be a decent one to counter this play from coming in, and EG finally pulling the trigger on these smokes.
Molly there towards Searson, forces him off of the angle. And actually, EG are going for a big wrap right now, but Tabson tries to make a crazy play through the smoke right there. That is so tough, but Tizian actually just walking through the mini smoke is able to find one in return. Still, the man advantage lies for EG right now, so Big need to do something to try to remedy the situation. Xantares is in hell at this point, and there are 30 seconds left. EG, they have to commit towards this A side, it looks like. Xantares, I don't know if he's going to be able to find any kind of timing here. It would have to be so perfect, but look at this. Big again. They've rotated in. No, what is this? The bomb is actually dropped in hell at this point. They have to get Xantares out of this position, but they can't. He takes down all 3 players, and now Cirque can't win this round. There's no way for him to win this at this point. 10 seconds left. All Xantares has to do is run away. He gets 3 kills and books it out of there, and at this point, EG will lose this round. A heroic performance from Xantares, and oh, of course he's going to swing at the very end, but he can't find the 4th. Doesn't really matter. He did his job, takes down every player from EG that contested him, and what a crazy round. There was no way that Big should have had an in there, but Xantares just deletes every single person that even enters his screen.
Those kills were so crisp with the M4A1S as well. Had to deliver headshots, close quarters combat. And Xantares is up to the challenge. 8-4 in favor of Big now. The money remains in question for both teams, though. It's not like that win for Big puts them in a really comfortable spot where they can cruise to a heavy scoreline at the half. EG still have a buy left in them. The issue for EG here is the lack of nades is going to be somewhat apparent into this round. They only have themselves 3 smokes in total. They focused on a couple more flashes instead. So EG are going to have to come out with a strat here, not relying on as many of those smokes.
Yeah, it's tough in these kinds of situations. Usually you're looking for some kind of opener with your op or maybe a vent drop, but a lot of times when teams just don't have too much utility on Nuke, they're either forced into a door pop or just a ramp pop, and I feel like that's maybe what we're going to be seeing here. Oh man, Stan just walked right out that smoke. This might get Tito off guard. He has an MP7 on top right now, and he still is able to accomplish 2 kills. That is more than that gun is worth. As now Tabson is chiming in with that A1S. It is just a silent death for these EG players as Tabson continues to dominate the server with that gun. Ethan going for the fake plant, actually trying to pull a rotation out of Big. Maybe they show their hand, and actually they make quite a bit of noise right there in those key moments. And Ethan has been able to read that along with Cirque. And EG, I mean, if there's anything we can be happy about thus far, it's been the first plant, and that is where they thrive. But no! Cirque and Ethan can't find anything. They get the bomb down, and Big just take them out one by one.
I love how it looked like Ethan was almost scared to plant on the other side of that smoke after Tabson has landed so many kills through in some of these earlier rounds. Ended up just being a fake to get down to B, which gets them the plant, but Big was so quick at just suffocating them on the site. Cirque really had to get that kill on the man coming down from Yard. As soon as he missed that shot, Ethan was just swung by 2 players. Fast response from Big. 9-4 lead for them now. Again, though, the bomb plant's there for EG, so they can keep on trying to keep this up. And it actually leaves them in a spot where now they do have more nades in this round. So at least they have given themselves the ability to run a wider range of strats into round number 14. Simpson with that orb looks like he's going to go for that door pick again. It has been blown up, but there's no one here on the EG side to meet him. Oh, wow. Simpson's going off.
Yeah, Searson has been denied this picket door frequently. It feels like EG really understand. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about. This how does he know? How does he have these lineups down so well? I mean, this guy, he really has studied some of these lineups outside. Xantarez, though, will be forced off of ramp. Good utility damage, and now he still wants to fight. He's been doing so well, and he's able to pick off Ethan and fall away and keep his life. That is exactly what you want from a ramp player, and Xantarez is just tearing EG apart in situations such as that, but so is tabseN. It feels like for Big right now, they have so many weapons in this game. There are just too many players that are popping off for Big in these tough moments.
It's so sick when Big have their players playing this well as well, because they obviously have so much of the team play and the utility to fall back on. But sometimes you can just win with your individuals. That's what we're seeing here. Breezy trying to hunt down Xantarez, but it's a big old bait to set up syrsoN for his 4th kill. That's one of the crazy things as well. syrsoN, who normally is meant to be the standout player for Big, isn't even having to do much right now because tabseN's got 20 kills. Xantarez only has 13, but he's barely died. His aim has looked so crisp, and into the last round of the half, it is desperate straits for EG. It is a force buy with not much to work with.
Oh, a couple of MAC-10s, even a UMP, a Galil. The best rifle is just the AK on Cirque, and he doesn't even have a helmet in this round. This is not a great look if you're on the EG side. And I think syrsoN might have blocked that mini smoke, but Tarek's able to find one. But there's just too many players here in too many great positions for Big. But wait a second, Breeze is able to get 2 kills in swift succession, and he's going to be able to retrieve the bomb and that AK as well. That gun is so deadly in his hand. And now tabseN, he's gotten kills through smoke, but it won't even be him to find it. Xantarez finds Breeze, and Big are off to an incredible start here on Nuke. Will they be able to close it out? We will find out after a break.
Fresh off the jet, hit the crew like where y'all at? Whole team making big moves.
And we are back after a beating that Big just delivered EG on their CT side. It is now Big that will have to do better than Evil Geniuses on this offense. We will see a couple of nades come out on the German side between tabseN and Tizian.
A lot of work to do here for EG to get back into this game. Those nades already being utilized, and Breezy wins that first fight against Xantarez. The flag's still coming round from Keto, but he's making a lot of noise here coming in towards Hell. He's got players to back him up as well, and they have taken full Hell control. They're going to decide to go down the ramp, and there's only one player here. Tarek has to step up on the hold. What can he do? First shot is good. Second kill to follow. Finally, they trade him out, but Tarek has done his job on the B-bomb site.
Ethan right behind this door. Oh, finds the kill barely. You could see that his crosshair just barely grazed the head of Tizian, and that was all he needed. Now syrsoN will try his best. Ethan, door is closed actually, and he will continue as he finds a second. Great 2K from Tarek there. And Ethan on top of that. It's exactly what Evil Geniuses needed here in this decider map. Reminder that the winner of this will move on to the playoffs of DreamHack Open January. The loser will move into the lower bracket where they will have to face the winner between FPX and Hellraisers, which will actually be on right after this. So stay tuned to see who wins that as well.
Now, lots to play for here still in Group A. And if you do go into that decider game, it's not going to be an easy matchup against either of those teams. It's not like it's a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. So both of these squads would love to just get the win right here and lock themselves into the playoffs. We've got Cirque holding with the Org. This should be a free frag all day long. And indeed, he delivers.
Yeah, for people that may not have caught those games, well, hold that as Tizian actually takes down Ethan. Okay, he just got down Ven as well. Things are getting a little bit crazier for EG than they may have anticipated in this round. There's still only that single smoke for Big, and they don't even actually have a clean route to get down towards Secret. Maybe if they run boosted, but they will just go for the boost, as many snipers are boosted up there towards Red. But still, there is a gap that Stanislaw can use, but with the UMP, this isn't actually the best gun for the job in this kind of situation. But Big actually took too long here, and now they don't really have a smoke to work with, but maybe that'll work in their favor. As Surson takes down Stanislaw, the man advantage lies for Big right now, and this is not a round that EG can drop if they want to have a chance in this game. Tarek is still here holding towards lower, and he has to come up big for his team. Gets one, looking for the second. Actually, Tabson will take him down. He's having a monster game thus far, 21-8 scoreline. And he has an opportunity now to just steal one away from EG. If he does this, it will just obliterate the confidence of this team, and he's able to take down Cirque. He has a feeling that that next player is going to be coming from the control doors. It was the right guess, actually, as Breeze now has to push through this. He doesn't actually even have a kit as well. Oh, Absent takes down the last player, and he is able to accomplish a 12th round for Big. EG now, oh man, they are in dire straits at this point.
Tabson almost looks unplayable right now. 1v3 with the dig. Even the first kill looked almost instant. It was so quick on that first shot to get him into that position in the first place. It wasn't even a guarantee he was going to get the bomb plant, and he turns it into a round win. He turns it into 1v1 fights, and Big want to punish while they can. Tizian's dropped straight down the vents. The rest of the squad are currently over at yards, so it looks like they'll try and join him. Big gap in this smoke, though, so maybe Ethan can do something. Nope, never mind. Keto just swings it.
What an entry by Keto. It just feels like everybody is online now for Big. They can do no wrong in this game as they look to find a 13th round here. Cirque and Breeze, I mean, as much as I praise both of these players, and despite how skilled they are, I just don't see a way into this one. And it looks like they know that too. They will be looking to save these weapons, take them into the next round. And if you're EG at this point, it's a tough decision if you want to just try to keep forcing and try to bring this back, or if you want to play. Okay, well, almost shoots his teammate there. That actually tricked me for just a split second, but no team damage inflicted. Yeah, if you're EG though, I mean, what do you call? Do you try to actually force back? I feel like when you lose that gun off of Breeze though, which was actually supported by a perfect flash, by the way. So even in these tough moments that a lot of teams won't really worry too much, you can see that Big is still being incredibly thorough about their approaches. I feel like EG just have to save, though.
It's a call you really don't want to have to make when you're 13-5 down, but got to agree, their chance of winning the round if they do invest feels slim still, especially with how Big have been playing. Tarek has bought a Zeus, maybe trying to get a bit cheeky with it. And then Cirque's got that CZ from the previous round. So basically no investment from EG, just the $200 for the Zeus. Close angle to Hut for Tarek to try and use this weapon. All in all though, Big taking it slow at the start of this round. Sitting in lobby for the most part. EG are currently stacked on the A site, so if we saw a commitment here, maybe EG could get a couple of kills out of this.
Yeah, just a little bit of damage to make it so that if they do string a couple of gun rounds after this round, they'll have an opportunity to maybe bring this one back, but man, with how Big are playing, it's tough to imagine a world in which EG are able to do this. Great exec on it, A, though. Look at these mollies. I mean, if anybody needs just a little pocket strat to make taking A lot easier on themselves, look at this one. That was a great round. Molly on top of Hut, behind the silo, smoke towards Mini. I'm not sure if there was a smoke heaven on top of that, but regardless, there were some great entry flashes on top of that. There was no chance for EG to do anything in that round, even with a stack.
Tizian's got to treat himself sometimes, man. Like, he's got 8 grand here and he's sticking with the Mac 10. I love that he does it, though, because oftentimes in these rounds, he will just fly in first with the Mac 10, just fearless, because he knows he doesn't even have much to lose and his teammates can follow him up. So definitely we'll be keeping eyes on Tizian. Well, not anymore, though, because he's already dead.
Yeah, Ethan will take that one. Unfortunately for Ethan, he can't actually upgrade that FAMAS to an AK. I'm sure he would have loved that, given how strong he has been on the rifle all day and throughout the last month or so. Really for his whole career, actually. And Tarek is actually the lone defender here at ramp, and he is boosted up. This should be at least good for 1 kill. Keto, fuck Keto was going to clear it with that crouch, and he actually only goes 1 for 1. 4v3 situation, and with how this game has been playing out, it feels like Big will still find a way to make this round incredibly competitive. There is still a lot of options for them, as there are 50 seconds remaining in this round, and they pretty much have full utility across a couple of their players.
Those nades already being used into the A-bomb site. Flash has forced Breezy away from the angle momentarily. tabseN is on the flank. Oh boy, with how tabseN's been playing, he might find this kill. He does! He reacts to find Stanislaw, who was hoping to find him from behind the box. And now Breezy has to hold 2 angles, but Cirque has got a couple of kills in the meantime, and it's all on tabseN. He can't do it alone, even with those fantastic shots being landed. EG, hold on.
You can see Ethan just shaking his mouse left and right. Like, not this time, tabseN. Not today. Although he has done so much already. Just looking at the scoreboard really quickly, 26 kills for tabseN. What a crazy performance. The top fragger for EG is sitting at 15. I mean, they're getting blown out right now. So for Cirque to even have a positive scoreline is impressive in itself. But, I mean, the thing is that there are 3 players that are around Cirque's scoreline on the opposing team. And now Ethan, he's still working with the FAMAS. I mean, it's kind of bittersweet. You win the round, but you still are stuck with a French weapon, and it's never a great feeling to try to anchor down a bomb site such as A with not only weaker bullets, but less of them, given that you have 25 in the chamber at all times.
Definitely doesn't help you when you win the round and you still get stuck with the FAMAS. Ethan on top of Hut right now. Decides to slightly reposition. Big happy to take their time in this round. They haven't put too much emphasis on Yard in these recent rounds, other than the one where, you know, tabseN was flanking. They've done it occasionally, but we've also seen rounds where they've just stuck in lobby. And it looks like it's going to be one of those rounds for Big here. Tizian, currently the first man looking in towards door. A couple of players on the A site for EG, but the exec is at the ready. Breeze playing at the back of the site, and the drop down is countered by Cirque. 2 clears up close. Keto unable to get that one, but searson, close range trade with the AWP, allows them access down towards B. The issue is there are 2 CTs here just waiting for them. Xantares trying to see if he can find a headshot, but Cirque's not giving him the opportunity. Looks like EG will be good to get another round.
Yep, there we go. Nice hold in the vents by Cirque there. 3K on the round, and 2 of them as players were falling into his waiting arms, and he has continued to impress here on Nuke. And Big will go for the timeout at this point. They don't have too much money to work with, and these kind of rounds are always, you can tell just the gears are turning for Big. They're talking things over. They want to know exactly how they want to find some kind of win condition in this round. And it's never easy when you're against the full buy working with scraps such as this. But Big, I mean, in this series, they've actually made a lot of these rounds very competitive and have actually at times just outright won them.
Preemptive pause from Big. 14-7 up, but EG have shown some signs of life in the last couple of rounds. Pretty heavy investment on some of these players for Big. Tizian and Keto down to 3 digits. Some of the other players just about at $1,000. So I think Big will be hoping for a bomb plant here, and Xantares is going to fly in with the MAC-10, already getting the opening kill. Stanislaw is committed to Yard, so Xantares gets another close-range fight, and Keto comes in with the headshot. Tarek, however, has rotated, so it looks like EG are staying on top for now, but the B site is wide open.
Oh, and Cirque, I don't think he spotted that player close to him right now. The bomb for Big is not yet on the site yet, and Cirque can take out the really strong angle. Oh, but he misses the quick scope. This is so much pressure on him. If he loses this duel, it's everything, but that actually might be it. Keto taking down Breeze, and now Cirque, there's so much pressure on his shoulders right now. They have to try to win this, but no, Big steal one there, and you can see that in those timeouts, they come up with the answers. I can't believe that's the round that puts Big on match point, but they make it happen. The flying MAC-10 from Xantares, the excellent P250 shots from Tizian. It's all coming together for Big, and it is at the detriment to Evil Geniuses.
so much value out of that $300 weapon for Tizzy and 2 headshots to close the round. My, oh my. EG have to fight hard now. Cirque at least has the AWP. That's a weapon he's been having a good bit of impact in most of the rounds. Obviously couldn't make the most of it in the previous, but generally he's positioned himself wisely to be in a good position to counter Big's plays. This time Big focused on Yard. Stanislaw only with a Deeg for this long range angle. Might not be a fight that's good for him depending on how Big take it. Big continuing to play the patience game on Yard.
Surson using his molly down towards Secret. And at this point, EG, they're in a very spread out position. They can't really help each other out all too much. Stanislaw is playing behind the Secret box, and Breeze will actually take advantage of a missed smoke towards Mini that offers him a gap. And now Stan, it feels like they know that this is a possibility, but he is playing the waiting game. He's so patient in this position right now, and he actually might be able to reap some rewards, some kills because of it. They don't expect him. He has to come up big, but he's only able to get 1 kill. That might be enough though, because EG are in a great setup right now. They've taken control towards Door, but no, tabseN takes down Cirque, and will he find another? Oh, this needs to be a win for Tarek, but it's not. tabseN continues. 29th kill for him, and it looks like Big will be making their way towards B, and he picks up the op to find Ethan as well. It just leaves Bree. He only has the M4 and really a flash at this point.
10 seconds. That bomb's got to get onto the site. It's just now arriving. Breezy, here's the player behind him. They're going for the bomb plant. Breezy wants to deny. Oh, he was so close, but he doesn't get there in time. You gotta love the effort, but it's tabseN to close it with an ace and 31 kills and only 12 deaths, Maui. What a man.
tabseN there, I mean, I was saying it before the